Good morning. How is everyone? Welcome to our Fit for Life, Fit for God class. We're happy you're with us today. And today we are going to just talk about, for a little minute, good things come to those who wait. How many of you guys had to wait for those good things to come? I know I have. It's like that patience. We have to be patient, right? And James 5:8 is a verse we're going to use, and it says, establish your heart. You also be patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord is at hand. And so today we're just going to talk a minute about patience and what it takes for patience, because many times we want to rush into things so quick. And I heard this story, and it was so cute. It was about this mom. She was cooking pancakes for her two sons, and they both were just so eager about their pancakes, and they started arguing. I want it, back and forth. And the mother said, if Jesus was here, she said, he would say, brother, serve my brother first, for I will wait. And the younger brother said to the older brother, he said, you be Jesus. And I thought that cracked me up. I thought that is so cute, but that is so true too, right? Because we want to be so quick, and we want everything so quickly. But God does things in his own timing. And so many times we want to get ahead of God. And, in that story, even though it made me laugh, I could see these boys, because I have two boys myself. But it's so true to our lives. We're always wanting everything first. And, if somebody gets something that we don't have, it's like that isn't fair. But sometimes God's telling us, just wait. I have something greater in store for you. We want it now, and we want it right now. now. We don't want to wait for God's timing. But God's best gifts, remember this, God's best gifts are slow. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to receive them with joy. Because if we got everything instantaneously, we wouldn't know how to walk in faith and how to be encouraged to manage the patience and the endurance until that moment comes. But even great workers get discouraged. Sometimes if we're not getting something right away, we get discouraged, and we say, this just isn't fair. I don't understand this. And we get discouraged and despondent, and thinking, what then happens is we say, we'll never get it. And people start talking negative and start talking like, there's no way, why is this happening to me? And woe is me. Everybody else around me's got for job situations. Everybody else around me has a job, and I don't have a job, or I didn't get a promotion, or, my friend got a really nice car, and here I am still driving my car that backfires. There's so many things. Be patient. God has a purpose for everything, and he has a time that he wants to allow it. But as long as we're walking around with that, we're not walking in faith. So we have to walk in faith and not by sight. Don't give up. Whatever your dream is, if it's physical challenge, don't give up. You won't see the results from weight loss to weight gain, or weight gain to weight loss instantaneously, but you'll see it gradually creep on, or you'll see it gradually disappear. So use patience if it's with a with your physical. Emotional, get your emotions intact. I'm telling you this, you have to get them emotions intact, because if you don't get them emotions intact, there's no way God can take and keep filling you with newness. Because as long as them emotions are all out of whack, how can you concentrate mentally to be able to receive what he wants to give you spiritually? And so I'm saying to you today, walk in faith and not by sight. And have patience. Have patience like you've never had patience before. I tell you what, sometimes I don't want to have patience, and I know you guys don't either. You know, you're like, man, I can't wait. I need this. But sometimes we grab at things that could harm us. And I'm not saying harm, but I'm saying harm us in making us believe we should get stuff. And then the next thing is, it is something that we didn't even need. It has everything wrong with it. Have you ever been there like, oh man, this is the best deal and this is what I've been wanting, and then you're jumping ahead of God, and it might not be mechanically sound, it might not be something that you need. So pray about everything that you decide on, and God will reveal to you that, yeah, and I'm not saying you won't get things for a good deal either. I'm just saying, pray before you jump to things. Have patience. Know God is in whatever you are going after. Discipline. Get discipline in your life. I tell you, discipline has been one of my number one situations that I've dealt with. And when I say that, discipline, because we want to react in our flesh instead of waiting or walking away from situations. And so we need discipline, and we need discipline under our emotions. We need discipline for our mindset. We need discipline in our diets. We need discipline in every area of our life. Growth and strength comes during this time. So during this time span, you will see growth and strength as you discipline yourself. You know, one of our young men went to the Navy, and the time span he had to go through to become Navy SEAL, he had to go through major training and discipline. They had to take and move out the old out of him to gain the new in him, to make him to be that Navy SEAL. I think that's right. Anyway, but it changed him. And he said that was one of the hardest moments. He said there was nights he would just want to cry and say, why? I just want to go home. And that's how we all are. But we're in this walk, and we can endure. He endured, and he's doing wonderful. And we can endure, right? Paul had a time to realize this as he laid in prison. You know, Moses, look at Moses in the wilderness. Oh my, did he not have to have patience with God? He was probably saying, Lord, I do not understand this. Where are we going? And even Jesus himself, he had to have discipline, and he had to have discipline delays until he went into his speaking. So, you know, as a child, he would go into the synagogues and learn, and that's what we need. We need to learn. We need to gain knowledge as we're waiting for that moment in our life. But patience. I'm just saying patience today. Perhaps you've been waiting on something. Maybe you've been waiting on a ministry you've been wanting to do. Maybe you've been waiting on something in life that you really need. Maybe your weight is just kind of way over the top, or maybe you're anorexic. Maybe your health issues are out of whack. You know, maybe your mental state right now is just not stable. But be patient and keep praying. God can heal you. God can touch you. God can give you the strength that you need. Waiting on something for a long time, and sometimes you can just get weary. And I know I've been there, and I know you've been there. We've all been there. But today I want to encourage you to wait on Him. And my papers are trying to blow away. I'm in a little hideout, a cubby-o to do this. Because be patient and don't grow weary. You are not alone. And I want you to remember that. You are not alone. So today I encourage you to wait with patience. And today I'm going to be praying throughout the day, and I'm going to be praying for you. I'm going to be praying that you will feel an infilling of strength and waiting on His perfect will for your life, because God's timing comes to those who wait. So I want you to remember, God's timing comes to those who wait. Don't you dare give up, okay? I know it's hard, but I want to tell you, as long as you hold God's hand, He will carry you through the season, and you'll be thinking, okay, now I know why I waited. I love you guys, and you guys have a blessed day, and I am fixing to head for my morning walk and prayer time, but I wanted to talk to you guys first, and I want to show you the ocean. Is that not gorgeous? It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And so stay happy, stay refreshed, and know God loves you so much. I'll talk to you later. Oh, God loves you, and so do I. I'll talk to you later. Bye.